Welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm just getting started. I'll be playing Game of Thrones, a Telltale game series, and it's the final episode, episode 6, the conclusion of Game of Thrones. Let's see how we fare in that ending here. Hopefully it will turn out not so bad. Let me just log in and then I'll get everything situated. Chloe, what do you mean by first? Can you expand that question? Oh, you mean you're first in the stream? Yes, you are. Alright, I'm about to get into the game. So let's get it started. Yes, you did, Chloe. Congratulations. You are the first member to watch the stream today. Glad you can join us. Any other friends or family that could also join the stream too? Just let us know. Yes, Chloe, you are the first one. I checked. There's nobody here else except you and I. So you are the first member to join the stream. Congratulations. Before I begin, let's share with everyone what I do. So I'm gonna share with you my intro. Here we go. Alright, today we're gonna be playing Game of Thrones, a Telltale game series, and it's the final episode, episode 6. Woo, yay. Let's see how it all wound up from the last episode. Before I begin, I'm going to share with you some of the choices I've made up until episode 6. Alright, if you can recall, this is going to be episode 1. I and 34.2% left Bowen behind and 62.4% swore loyalty to the king. And 35.4% sent Eric to the wall. And 69.1% picked Duncan as sentinel. And 49.9% met Ramsey at the gate. In episode 2, and 24% of players forged Marjorie's letter. And 29.8% of players kissed Lord Whitehill's ring. And 48.2% of players won Roderick's betrothal to Elena Glenmore. And 95.5% of players stood up for Carter after he stole Finn's knife. And 90.7% of players killed Mirror's attacker. Episode 3, and 51% saved Beska. And 51.1% obeyed Marjorie and avoided Tyrion. And 68.9% walked away from Brit. And 67.6% submitted to Griff Whitehill. And 70.3% kept the Ironwood Decree. And 87.3% brought Finn along. And 38% showed mercy to Griff, and by the way, this is episode 4. And 87.5% kept Sierra's secret from Lord Talwick. And 64.8% ordered the Glenmore soldiers to remain in Ironrath. And 31.1% killed the slave master. And yesterday I did this episode. And 63.4% did not try to stab Ramsay Snow. And 38.5% killed Bloodsong. And 37% told Tyrion that Cersei sent you. And 58% chose to execute the traitor. And 39.5% had Asher stay behind. Alright, now let's see. Today I'll be doing episode 6 like I mentioned earlier. So let's get started, shall we? Begin the last episode. And here's a quote from Daenerys Targaryen. They can live in my new world or die in their old one. Daenerys Targaryen. Episode 6.
Previously on Game
Hold
of
on
Thrones.
1 second. I'm gonna also mention this on Facebook that I'm gonna be playing on Twitch. I forgot to do that today. Give me one moment. I don't think anybody checks my Facebook. I think people check Discord more, but anyway, I'm gonna still mention it on Facebook that I'm streaming right now. Alright, let me get back in the game now. Let's see what happened last time. If you didn't.
But now I realize it might be far more entertaining to watch Lud tear you to pieces. Last house standing wins.
You have a good head for business, Lady Mira. What you need more than anything is an ally.
I have to get in there, Sarah.
Look, I can't get you in. Marjorie's already furious with you.
If you don't help me, I'll tell everyone your secret.
Oh dear, I remember that. I went to bluff and say I'll spill the beans if you
You're
don't let me
weak.
in.
Just like Ethan was. Making Duncan his sentinel.
Yep, he was a traitor, alright. And he deserved it. Even if it meant not knowing what the White Hills were up to.
Damien, where are ya?
Everything that led up to episode 6. Just in case you didn't know, it's not just the last episode.
Tell your uncle.
Again, if you didn't remember, you can add music to the stream, and you can collect star coins and redeem some rewards like asking a question and whatnot. Follow the stream. I might follow some of you guys back.
Finn!
If we get at least 50 people to follow us, then I'll follow some of you guys back. At least 50. That's our goal.
Go, Roderick, I know
Isn't it
what
a
I'm
hard
doing!
goal? Oh yeah, we left off right here.
Iron from ice, brother. Iron from ice.
This is sad. Chloe, if you have any more friends, invite them over to the stream. I'd like to welcome them newcomers anyway. It's kind of nice to have people come and enjoy the stream. Oh yeah, there's also mini games too.
Can you see anything? Is it the North Grove?
I don't know yet.
The Forester Sigil. Those look like ironwood trees. The North Grove, beneath the watchful eye of the Ice Dragon. The Ice Dragon. Hear the werewolves whisper. Haven't seen any werewolves this far north. That must be it. We're close. I think I found it.
You found it. Are you sure?
Well, that's
We
pretty
can't
cool.
afford
I
to
think
waste
we
any
found
more
it.
time.
I found it, Sylvie. Right under the eye of the ice dragon. Just like it says on the map.
You hear that? Hey? It must be close.
I hope you're right. I don't know how much further he can go.
We better hide quickly. Somebody here. Or
We
at
need
least
to
we heard
keep
something.
moving.
Ow!
His wound is getting worse.
Oh, it burns. It burns like all 7 L's combined. Oh. Oh.
Come on, Carter. We gotta get you fixed. Get that arm repaired.
Listen, Garrett. I know I'm not well. And up here that can get you killed. But you've always been there for me. If anything happens, I want you to leave me.
What? I can't do that.
Take Sylvie and don't look back.
That's...
Promise me, Garrett.
If it comes to it, I'll do it.
Thank you, Garrett.
What are you doing?
I found Nightshade. It's poisonous, but in small doses it can help with pain. It's rare this far north.
We can use the nightshade to make Cotter more comfortable.
Right. It'll help keep him calm too, in the right amount. Luckily, I know
Alright.
how to use it.
We'll use Nightshade then.
Can you help?
You see this?
Those are wolf markings or something like that.
Whatever made this must be enormous.
There's something lurking here.
Claw marks. Gods. It's been torn apart. It's not frozen. Must be a fresh kill.
Ooh, that's not good. Something must be close then.
Garrett!
Oh no. Polar bear! They have to get out of there right now.
Shit! We have to cross the ice! Get Cotter across! I'll hold it off! Go!
Gotta get out there now. Okay.
Garrett, come across!
That was way too close. Yep, we could've got killed there by that polar bear. Ouch. Come on, Carter, you gotta survive. You gotta break through this.
7 L's.
This must be the North
Come on.
Grove. It has to be the North Grove.
North Grove.
Oh, finally. Look at this place.
I can hardly believe it's real. Look! Whoever they are, they can help us.
I hope
Hurry!
that's the case. They can help. What the heck? Who are these people?
Garrett!
Oh, there's
Run! Head for the village!
Help us!
Do something!
That was way too close.
Hivies.
Wait! No!
Garrett! Tell them!
I represent House Forrester. I was squire to Lord Gregor himself.
Alright. This is good. Oh, that was intense. That was a lot of intenseness. So we're on the North Grove and the people inhabiting it, and they took us for foreigners who wanted to cut us alive. But now, since I've told them who I am, they think differently. Hope their reaction is not too bad. Today, the next series I'm going to be doing is A Wolf Among Us. Hopefully that will be as good as this one. Well, I already know it is. Episode 6, The Ice Dragon. I already played Wolf Among Us, the whole series. I can't wait for season 2. But anyways, I'm going to be playing that tomorrow since I'm done with this series. I'll be posting the rest of the episodes from the series on my YouTube channel. It's the same as my Twitch username. And then I'll be, I know there's already a Wolf Among Us Part 1 already on there, a 5-part series, but there's, that one was from a different computer that I had that's from different choices I made. So if you see something irrelevant on episode 2, 3, and 4 and 5, you'll know why. So I'm gonna continue the series on that. I'll still be playing episode 1.
You escort her in, but you had nothing to do with the altercation.
For you guys on Twitch, at
Please,
least.
Lady Marjorie. Please don't send me back to Highgarden.
Finally, you grace us with your presence. I was beginning to think you'd found someone else to serve.
My lady, Is there something I can help you with?
I'll get to you in a moment. Do you realize how precarious my position is with Cersei?
Of course, my lady.
Of all the people in King's Landing, you steal from the Queen Regent.
I didn't mean...
Did you know about this? Sarah's been stealing wine. From Cersei, no less. As if I haven't got enough to worry about.
No, my lady. It doesn't sound like something Sarah would do.
Is that so?
I had no idea.
Really? Half the servants in the keep are talking about it, but somehow you're in the dark? Where's my seal? I haven't seen it in weeks. Do you know where it went, Mira? Do you think that our thief here pocketed it too?
My lady, please. I would never steal from you.
I've yet to meet the thief who'd admit they would.
I have the seal, my lady. I was holding onto it for safekeeping.
Oh. Well, at least it's found. I'm sorry. It's not right to accuse without proof. It's just... I need order in my household.
Right.
Until I'm married to Tommen, I can't afford any more mistakes.
Right.
I have no choice but to make changes among my handmaidens.
What? No.
Tommen's garden party, Mira. What were you thinking? I can't believe you'd be so irresponsible. I expected better of you.
It was a foolish mistake, Lady Marjorie. We shouldn't have disobeyed you.
At least you're honest about it. Sarah's been saying some damning things about you, Mira.
What?
I suspect in an effort to save her own neck.
My lady, please.
You've said enough. One of you must answer for this. Sarah says you forced her to get you into the party. You've been with me a long time, Mira. When I'm queen, I'll need people I can count on. Please, tell me this isn't true.
Please, Mira. I don't deserve to lose my position for this.
My lady, I'm sorry.
Yep, it wasn't
Sarah's
all me.
telling the truth.
This has been building for some time, Mira, but it still breaks my heart. I've been nothing but good to you. I've put up with your schemes. I've even tried to help you and your family where I could. And you repay me with this. I feel betrayed.
I know how
I
you must
won't
feel.
have it.
Forgive me, Lady Marjorie. I promise you it won't happen again.
You're right, it won't. I can no longer have you near me, Mira. Consider yourself dismissed from my service.
But my lady...
I said get out.
Oh no. This sucks.
Mira, wait. I'm so sorry. She was so angry. I didn't know what else to do. You saved me from being sent home. I can't believe you did that for me.
I'll do anything for you.
I expected I'd be on my way to High Garden by now. But you stood up for me.
You're my friend, Sarah. I look after the people I care about.
Yes.
Thank you, Mira. I really mean it. I know you didn't have to. I wish things had turned out differently. But I suppose this is goodbye.
I guess so.
I'm not sure when. I'm not sure we'll see each other again.
Tarwick is a lovely man. Good luck with your wedding.
Thanks, Mira. I'll send you an invitation.
At least I'll be invited to that.
There's
and see
something
her
I need to
again.
tell you. Something I heard.
Wait, what? What'd you hear? Explain right now. I don't have much time.
There are some vile rumors going on about you.
What?
Rumors?
What rumors?
About you murdering a Lannister guard. I thought you should know.
Thanks,
What?
Sarah.
Careful, Mira. You're on your own now.
This can't go on like this. Oh boy. One other thing that's gonna happen now. Well, Astra's gone, for one thing. What's happened to the rest of the House Forrester? Or yeah. And we're back with them. Let's see what other things House
Fuck
Forrester.
Westeros! All we eat is fucking bread!
We've passed villages. We should have raided them.
You didn't come here to pillage the countryside.
We didn't come to get ambushed either.
Yeah, that wasn't
But
the plan.
plans change.
We need to be
Can't believe
protected.
my little brother's gone. All that bloody fool wanted was to come back to Westeros and fight for his family. I told him it was stupid, that we had a good thing going across the narrow sea. But he did it anyway. All for a family who cast him out. Who banished him to the other side of the world, but begged him to return when they needed him.
He might have been in exile, but his name never stopped being Forrester. I doubt a day went by he didn't remember it.
Well,
Right.
maybe you're right. Because there isn't a day goes by that I don't think about getting revenge against the White Hills. I keep expecting to turn my head and see him riding beside me.
I know it's hard to see a good friend
Laughing at the
die.
idea that he, of all people, could actually be dead. But then I turn and it's just you. No offense.
Asher died a hero. Him and I, we used to sneak out of Ironrath and get drunk on mead with the Chandler's daughters. We'd pretend we were great warriors after a battle. He was Simeon Star-Eyes. I was Arthur Dane.
Yeah, we used to do the same thing, actually. Except it was Valerian fire whiskey and a butcher's skull.
Being a hero meant something to him.
He certainly did.
Oh, I suppose he is a hero now. The idiot. If I do just one more thing in this piss life of mine, it'll be to make those bastards pay.
Yep.
You'll get your chance. The White Hills are coming for us, have no doubt. But before we deal with them, Roderick needs to tell his mother that she's lost another son.
This is not good. Should be crying in pain. Must have been terrible without
so
them.
worried. You've returned. I knew you would. Roderick, where is your brother? I don't understand. Did Asher not arrive? Oh, he wouldn't have missed the ship.
This may be hard to understand. But Asher gave his life so that I could keep mine.
No! Easy, I've got you. Oh, Asher, you brave, foolish boy.
This is not gonna end well with his mother.
Roderick.
My lord, the people loved Asher.
Asher is dead! Murdered! But we must all turn our grief to rage, and turn that rage on House Whitehill.
Yep.
For it is they who took him from us!
They didn't do this to us. They did it to you. Asher brought us here to fight, but Asher's dead. What's coming isn't battle, it's slaughter.
You don't know the first thing about our wars.
Bah. You think we can't see the difference between strength and weakness?
Not cause any conflict.
Your people are terrified. Your walls are made of wood. What's to stop us taking what we want and leaving this shithole? There is food, gold, weapons. We could make out well here.
You promised my brother you'd follow us.
You are not your brother. And words are wind. They don't mean shit.
They mean what I say they mean. In the North, there's only one penalty for a person who breaks an oath.
Foe! He's nothing like Asher!
And you're nothing like real sellswords.
Yet you want us to fight like it.
What I want is for you to obey Lord Roderick.
He's
Come
not
on.
our lord.
Show some respect.
Doesn't mean shit to me.
War is coming! Do you understand? If we fight amongst ourselves, we're dead. If we mistrust each other, we're dead.
Right.
Either we band together, or Ironwrath will be the last place any of us ever see.
Oh, who's this guy now?
I bring a message from the Lady Gwyn.
Gwen? Gwen Whitehill?
What does she say?
They're on the march. They'll be at our gates by nightfall.
Oh no.
Doomed.
This can't be.
Fucking great.
Please, remain calm, please!
Look to your lord. Look to your lord.
Grab whatever weapons you can find. It's time to prepare for battle.
Yep. Time for battle. Alright, let's get this on the road. Let's see what happens at nightfall. Hopefully these guys.
He's lying.
No, we're not
Look
lying.
at him. He's a crow.
He doesn't represent the Foresters. Never seen a crow this far north of the wall. Must be a deserter.
No way, you jerks.
I don't trust fucking deserters. And you're traveling with a wildling. All the more reason not to trust you.
We need your help. My friend is sick.
By the look of him, your friend is going to die. They must teach you nothing at Castle Black. I could have killed you out there, as easily then as I could now.
He's a warg.
The bear likes your kind even less than I do, so I suggest you shut your mouth. Your blade pierced his shoulder, and I felt the pain as if it were mine. You couldn't possibly understand what that's like.
Actually can.
But I could make you understand.
Enough, Josera. He claims to serve House Forrester. Anyone could say as much. What proof do you have? If you'd have us believe it's not a lie.
I was given this by Talia Forrester before I left. It's the Forrester sigil, made from ironwood.
Harida East.
You trust this crow?
That necklace is Forrester Ironwood. No one else could craft it as well.
Right.
My friend is wounded.
He won't live long without our help. High Vis.
Wait! Where are you taking him?
Who is this girl? Is she a prisoner? Why else would you be traveling with a wildling?
She's my friend.
A wildling girl?
I told you we couldn't trust him.
She'll betray you the first chance she gets. My name is Elsera Snow. This is my brother Josera.
What is this place?
A refuge against the forces of darkness during the long night.
Is this the North Grove?
A place of great power to those who know how to use it. I assume that's why you're here.
You're a long way from home, aren't you? There must be a reason you've come all this way.
Lord Gregor's last words before he fell were, "The North Grove must never be lost."
What do you mean? Last words before he fell?
Lord Gregor was slain at the Twins months ago. Betrayed by Walder Frey.
Yep.
You didn't know? Of course. How could you?
He has no idea who we are.
Why would he?
You're right. He's just a messenger. All he did was use some ironwood necklace they gave him. Why should we trust him with anything? They clearly didn't. Otherwise, he would know.
I risked my life to get here. I deserted the Knights Watch, broke my vows, fought wildlings. By the gods, I deserve to know.
And we should trust an oathbreaker.
Perhaps Lord Gregor never told anyone.
I wouldn't be surprised. Better to hide his shame where no one could find out.
What do you mean?
Whites.
Gregor wen fenden bjonen.
What is going on?
This is the gift the Grove gives me. I control these warriors.
What about them?
Hiftanes.
What? No! Let me go!
Did they teach you to fight at Castle Black? I hope they did. Otherwise, you're likely to die.
I'll fight. But only if you release her.
I knew you couldn't be trusted. Maybe you're the one who should be tied up.
We don't have time for this. The dead are coming. I'll untie her, but she'll need to be watched. That's one less warrior, so I hope you know how to fight.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course.
To help anyone that's a friend of
There's
Cult's friend of
something wrong
mine.
with them, Garrett.
That's what I say.
Those warriors. They're not normal free folk. Not like any I've ever seen.
Ready!
Aye.
This is gonna be one heck of a battle. Well, now that Lady Mira is no longer a handmaiden, she's
Lady
doomed.
Mira! Wait!
Tom, what is it?
Guards! They're searching your room.
Break it down! Search the place!
They're coming after us for the murder.
The knife is in there.
We should have gotten rid of that ages ago. Come on, we can't stay here.
What's going on, Tom? Sarah said she'd heard rumors about me.
It's all over the keep, milady. They're saying you take Lannister men to your bed and murder them in their sleep.
What?
What? That's ridiculous.
That's insane.
It'd be ridiculous,
never
milady,
do that.
if soldiers weren't smashing in your door. They're saying you killed that Lannister guard. There's more. Someone sent the captain of the guard a message about you.
What?
Dropped off at the guardhouse.
You mean someone's plotting against me? What was in the message?
Murder accusations, most likely. Whoever's behind this, they're making their move now. If those guards catch you, if they catch us, we've got to stay close to Lady Marjorie. They won't touch us if we're with her. She'll protect us.
Lady Marjorie dismissed me. For good.
What? What for?
It's not important. Just... we can't count on her.
Then we've had it, Lady Mira.
Calm down.
We're not done
Panicking
for.
isn't going to help.
Those guards won't stop until they find someone for Damien's death. What are we going to do, Lady Mira? How are we getting out of this one?
Don't worry, Tom. We'll figure out who's behind this. We've managed to get this far, haven't we?
You're right, Lady Mira. But we ain't faced nothing like this. But I don't know how to aid you now.
Take a risk, right?
Tell me and I'll help you. Whatever it is, we can't stay here.
Things are too dangerous for me here, Tom. I need to get back to Ironrath.
There's a collier store by the river gate, on Muddy Way. The owners are like family. You'll be safe. From there, we can get you out of King's Landing.
Who's there? Show yourself. It'll be worse for you.
Oh no, what are they gonna do now?
Get to the colliers. Tell Godwin I sent you. Goodbye, Lady Mira.
The Coal Boy. Take him.
to see someone die, well, just for my sake. That was brave of Tom to sacrifice himself for me. Well, I mean, Lady Mira. Yep, now here's the fight. Let's see who will win now. With everyone fighting together.
We've secured the gates and put archers on the battlements. What footmen we have are armed and ready.
Talia, Elena?
In the cellars, where they'll be safe.
You should be down there too, Alyssa.
And let Ludd think that I'm afraid.
Roderick Forrester! By order of Houses Whitehill, Bolton, and Baratheon, I order you to surrender your keep and present yourself for execution.
That's not an option.
He must be shitting in his britches.
Get your men off my land, Whitehill, and I might let you leave with your heart still beating.
I can't do that, Roderick. Ramsay Snow said only one of our houses can survive. All that's left to determine is how you will die.
Screw you.
Ryan, bring the gift.
Screw you.
No.
Blood, you're gonna go down for this.
What's he doing?
I brought you something to mount on your wall. Come on, lad. Hold it up so your brother can see.
No! Fuck!
What is that? Show us.
Oh, you should have seen the rest of him!
The next pike's for you, Lud. I'll see to it myself. Oh, he's beginning to bore me. Take the gate!
Jerk. I'll see you on a pike.
Arrows! Watch out! Get out of the way!
We are preparing for war, and you will die.
My lord, the men are looking to you.
Reinforce the front gate. Use every piece of timber you can find. The fight is on! Yeah!
Not to be the fire.
Find me when the gate falls. We need to get off this bloody wall.
That animal! He's taken everything from us.
What's happening out there?
Nothing good.
This is Royland's fault. Because of him, the Whitehills know our numbers, our defenses, the strength of our gate. And they're using Ryan as a human shield.
I'd say we have hours, maybe less.
This won't be a siege, my lord. It'll be a rout.
We need to counterattack. Hit them where it hurts.
But how? They'll slaughter us the moment we raise the gate.
Then we don't go out the gate. Duncan, the map.
There's a hunting trail that runs through the forest. If a few of us were to slip out the postern gate, end up here, behind Lud's army.
Sounds like a plan to me. We hit their camp, kill some White Hills, and maybe get your brother back in the bargain.
My lord, I see why this is appealing. But if you're caught out there, this war is over. They'll kill you. They'll kill Ryan. They'll marry Mira and Talia to second sons from minor houses.
You have a better plan? Because if so, now's the time to share it.
No, my lord.
Neither do I. Amaya, this is it. We're going to war. Are you with me or not?
We are with you. Only because we need to keep our swords sharp. Then we leave this shit-cold land.
We'll either have won, or we'll all be... Arrows! We need arrows! It's up to you to hold the castle, Duncan.
You'll not set foot in Ironrath on my watch.
Alright, Duncan is now Lord. Well, I'm away.
For your own welfare.
So you'd cut me loose like some injured horse?
Give me a moment. Elena, why aren't you inside?
Your maester wants to send me away.
Glenmores have cousins in the Riverlands.
I've stood by you since the beginning, Roderick. If our nights together meant anything to you, tell him I belong here at Ironrath. Tell him I make my own choices.
My lady, this is foolishness.
Of course you do, Elena. This is your home now.
Thank you.
Yep, she belongs with me at my side. No matter
Roderick, we have to go now.
May the gods be with you today, Roderick.
what. Look inside and
waiting.
safe.
The gate won't hold much longer. Even with the reinforcements.
Then follow me. Let's end this before they do.
Come on, we gotta do this. Come on. There has to be a way to get there faster. And kill the White Hills. Come on.
She's left the keep! Search the area!
Lady Mira!
There she is! Take her!
What's all this?
I'll tell you on our way. You're making a big mistake. Don't you know who this is?
Doesn't matter who he is. We're here for you.
This is Lord Rickard Morgrim, the most powerful ironwood merchant in King's Landing. One word to your superiors, and he'll have you carted off to the wall. Rickard, tell them how far you'd go to protect your friends.
Lady Mira, I hope these men aren't bothering you.
We have orders from Captain Lucan to...
Let me worry about Lucan. You worry about buying yourselves a few tankards. On me. Thank you for keeping our city safe.
Yep.
Can I take you somewhere, Lady Mira?
The Rivergate. Thank you.
The Rivergate! Quick as you can! What's going on, Mira? Is there a problem?
Someone's plotting against me.
Plotting? What do you mean?
They're spreading malicious rumors. And worse, they've set the guard after me.
I see. That is worrying indeed.
Yes.
Clearly you've made powerful enemies here in King's Landing. Although, you've made short work of one of them, at least. I hear Lord Andros has found a home in the Black Cells. I'm impressed. It seems he took on the wrong handmaiden and lost.
Andros was a snake, working for the White Hills. He got exactly what he deserved, and no more.
I'm inclined to agree. I doubt anyone will miss the oath. Of course, now that you've gotten rid of my biggest competitor, all kinds of opportunities have opened up. Particularly in your part of the Seven Kingdoms. The Ironwood market is wide open. A lot of gold to be made.
There's opportunity enough for both of us, Lord Morgren. Think of what we could accomplish if we worked together.
I have thought about it. I've thought about it a great deal.
Yep, that could work.
You're clever, Mira. Breaking into the Imp's chambers and stealing that decree. That was bold.
Yep.
Of course, I knew you'd be a problem when we first met. Imagine a handmaiden stealing the Crown's Ironwood contract from under my nose. That's why I bribed that Lannister guard to kill you. Don't look so surprised. You must have known you'd become a target sooner or later. Killing Lannister guards does not go unnoticed.
I knew it! I never should have trusted you!
Of course not. You should never trust anyone in King's Landing. That might have been your only mistake. But a costly one. After Ludd takes Ironwood, he and I will control the Ironwood trade entirely. You've been very helpful, Mira. But it's time to get you out of the way. Can't have you complicating things.
You're making a mistake, Morgren. I have powerful allies. One word to Cersei, and you'll be in the cell next to Andros.
You're mistaken, Mira Forrester. No one is coming to your aid. We've arrived. Now get out of my fucking litter! Lucan, fancy coming across you here. I seem to have found something you're looking for.
That you have. I've been searching for this murderer a long time. Finally, I got her.
You don't need to do this, Lucan. Whatever you think you know, we can work something out.
Shut your liar's mouth. It's time you answered for your crimes.
No.
Take her to the cells. Chin up, Mira. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, the headsman will be quick.
What? This is not happening. Come on.
Forgive my brother's temper. It's said over time wargs adopt the traits of their animal. And your news was unexpected. You see, Gregor Forrester was our father. And we are his bastards. I doubt anyone knows. It was his dark secret. And he feared his family would find out.
That's why you're here, isn't it?
I suppose. Josra would say he banished us to hide his shame. But I like to think it's because he knew what we were. That he was protecting us in his own way. We thought one day Gregor would come and see everything we've built. But instead it was you. You are the first to arrive. It must have been a difficult journey. Few try.
And fewer still live to tell about it.
I wouldn't have made it alone. I had help from my friend Cotter and Sylvie.
But they were following your lead. You were the one who was sent by House Forrester. Our father entrusted us with protecting the North Grove. That has always been our purpose. But we've learned there's a power here, Garrett. A power we've only just begun to understand.
Alright.
Winter is coming.
Power.
And we haven't much time.
Okay.
Gregor ven Fionden Bjorne Sager ven. Svealoden Mopre befastan.
Okay, this is a little bit creepy and weird now. Oh, really? He's whatever the three-eyed raven thing trying to build into an animal. See-through animal at least. That's the whole thing with the three-eyed raven, right? It's over.
Did you know him? Maybe I'm wrong, but you keep looking at him.
He was my friend. His name was Finn. He was here because of me. I let him join when we left Castle Black.
That was his choice. It's not your fault.
Now his watch has ended.
You fought well. For a crow.
I saved your life.
I wouldn't go that far. Although I admit, you can fight. Maybe they did teach you something at Castle Black.
You fought well yourself. Or at least your bear did.
His name is Shadow. Killing them I don't mind. It's the burning that stays with you. You'll never forget that stench.
Did you see what they just did? They don't care about their own.
My sister has trained them well. Emotion is a weakness, according to her.
There's something off about them. I'm not sure what.
They've been trained to fight. Nothing else matters but that. They're more my sister's doing, not mine.
The whites grow bolder by the day. Ever since the wildling tribes went south with Man's raider. I need to go back.
Here, let me help you.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I should return to the village.
It's bad enough.
Fulgorn Weissenir.
You need help.
Did you not hear me? Fulgorn! Sona!
What?
Wait! Fulgorn Weissenir.
You're losing control.
What was that?
It's blood magic. The more she uses it, the weaker she becomes. And they can sense it. Elsera's a fool to keep taking these risks. One day, they'll kill us all if we're not careful.
Is there some way to help her?
She is convinced her blood magic is the only way to protect the North Grove. That her warriors are the answer. But she can't control it. I worry about her. It's more dangerous than she knows. She was right about one thing, though. The whites are growing bolder. And the worst is yet to come.
Gee, that's still not a good sign. Just saying that, it's not good at all.
Now that my father's dead, there's no reason to stay. That's why he sent you, isn't it? To bring us back to Ironrath. To crush our enemies south of the wall. And avenge his death.
No. That's not why I'm here. Lord Gregor told me the North Grove can never be lost.
And if he were still alive, he'd tell you Ironrath can never be lost. Family's more important than this. I know what my father said. But he wouldn't want us to die because of it.
Where's Sylvie?
Never trust a fucking wildling.
Jeez, okay. Now what? Welcome to the stream, everyone. Feel free to do some mini games or scratchers or whatever to get some star coins, and feel free to follow. And if you get 50 followers, I'll follow a few of you back. And tell your friends and family to watch the stream as well. And I thank you again.
Jailer! Please.
Shut it!
Please come here!
I wonder if I can pry it loose. How strong are these bars? Hello? Excuse me?
What do you want? Can you get me out of here? Because if not, I don't want to know.
Hey! No talking!
Jailer! Jailer, come over here!
Oh, don't you start again.
Why don't you come here for a moment? We can have a little chat about it.
God's woman, I said shut it! Or I will come in there, and you won't like what happens.
Well, what do you want then? Tell me! Please! I'll do anything. Just tell me!
She is crazy.
Bastard! Before the day's over, they'll take us. Straight to the block. So don't give me that look. You can leave the judgment to the Father, whatever gods you believe in.
I'm sorry, I meant no offense. But we have to keep our heads held high, even when everything else is taken from us.
I have a son. A little baby boy. I think of the smell of his skin. His tufts of brown hair. There is nothing I wouldn't do. Nothing! Just to hold him again.
I'll make sure you get to see your son.
Dignity is worthless compared to that.
I can only do that.
What would you do in my place? I'll never see him again.
People will tell your son about you. Stories about what you were in life. Give him a story he can be proud of.
But you've no idea what I've done.
Doesn't matter what we've done. All that matters now is what we do next.
Yep. That is all that matters.
Mira, making friends already, I see.
Be quick. We'll be coming back for her next.
For your trouble.
What? Nothing to say?
Block will do that to you.
They'll be here for you soon.
So why are you here?
You don't have much time.
What are you doing here, Morgren? Come to rub your triumph in my face.
Far from it, Lady Mira. I've come to make you an offer.
Okay, what
I
kind
was
of
thinking
offer?
about what you said. Your relationship with Cersei is valuable. And if you also find your way back into Marjorie's graces, well, it would be a shame to waste such influence. And then I realized there's something far more valuable than your friends at court, Mira. Your name. I want you as my wife.
What?
Your wife? Have you lost your mind?
Not at all. This makes a lot of sense for both of us.
Okay, how?
I want Ironrath, and you're going to give it to me. It may not be the grandest castle in Westeros, but it's a start.
Marrying me won't help you get Ironrath. The title belongs to my brother. He's the rightful lord.
I'm well aware of the king's law, Mira. You think I haven't thought about that? 2 of your brothers are already dead. That idiot Ludd will take care of the rest. He marches on your house in full force with 10 times your numbers. I'm sorry, Mira. None of your family will survive the battle.
You don't know that!
Ironrath will fall to you, and through marriage, it will become mine. A holdfast in the north can only help my ambitions.
If all this happens, I want revenge against Ludd. Promise me he dies.
Let me be clear, Mira. You're in no position to make demands. It's fitting our betrothal begins in a cell. I'd say it's a perfect symbol for the rest of your life.
You plan to keep me locked up?
Well, perhaps not literally. If you play your part and produce my heirs.
Okay, then yes. I'll be your wife. Or at least
the murder
Mira
of
will
a
be your
Lannister
wife.
guard can't go unpunished. But I can get you out of here, Mira.
Okay,
One
at
word
least
from
Mira
me,
can get
that coal boy takes your place on the block.
Tom!
All you have to do is agree to marry me.
Okay,
You'll give up your power. You'll give up your ancestral home. But you'll be alive. So, Mira, what do you say?
Oh no. Oh, fine.
You will never have Ironrath.
What? No.
And you will never have me.
What? You fool.
I'd rather die.
Yes. True.
Fine. Have it your way.
Don't care what that scum would do. I would never live with him. I'd rather die than anything. Or at least Mira would rather die more than anything. Don't care.
She won't get far. Not out here.
Sylvie!
Where'd you run off to now?
He's my brother! I wasn't finished!
When you're finished here, come see me. There's something I must show you.
I don't trust these people, Garrett. Which was why I had to see Cotter. He's not well. And he won't live much longer.
I need to see him. Is he in there?
There's a reason I wanted to talk to you. I need you to do something for me.
What?
I didn't want him to suffer anymore, Garrett. Just to ease his pain, but... That's when they found me. The Nightshade. I need you to be the one to end his suffering.
I can't do that.
It's our way, Garrett. You have to feed it to him. I'm trusting you to do this, Garrett. You're the only one who can.
Are you sure this is what Cotter would want?
I know he would. We'd never let free folk suffer. You'll see. He's in so much pain.
Alright. That's what you want, then I'll end his pain. End Kata's pain. For Sylvie. Right, back to the war on Ironrath. Or, not yet, but spoke too soon there.
I did everything within my power to help your friend. But I'm afraid it's too late. Nothing can save him now.
Sylvie told me.
Nightshade? What are you going to do with that? You realize it's deadly. And has no place in here.
This is for Cotter.
You can't give him that. I don't know what that wildling told you. But that will kill him and taint his blood.
Gareth, is that you?
Yes, it's
It's me, Cotter. I'm here.
Where's Sylvie? I want to see her. Where is she? Did something happen to her?
Don't worry, she's right outside. She sent me to help you.
I thought they took her away. Remember your promise, Garrett. You said you'd leave me behind. To help Sylvie. Cotter! Oh, I can't bear it anymore.
He's been incredibly brave. A lesser man would have died days ago. But I suppose you already knew that about him.
Cotter's a fighter. Always has been.
I can see that. But now you can use his death to give his life meaning.
True, I could do that.
This was always intended for my father. It's a sacred symbol of the power of the North Grove. Forged from iron, the handle made with ironwood from this very tree. In my father's absence, you speak for House Forrester. It seems only right that you should have this now. You're here for a reason, Garrett. It's no accident they sent you.
I promise. I'll make Lord Forrester proud.
I know you'll do what's necessary. Your friend is dying, but his life is too valuable to waste.
Yes, indeed.
Give me his heart. His beating heart. And his death can have meaning. We can use it for a greater purpose, Garrett. An ancient ritual to help harness the power of the North Grove. We must do this, Garrett.
What?
I fear what might happen if we don't.
Why me? Can't you do it yourself?
Not alone. I'm far too weak. You saw what happened after the fight. My warriors, they're pulling away. Please, I need you to do this. For me, for the North Grove.
Garrett. Any longer.
End his suffering. Use his life to make us strong, Garrett. Give him that poison, and his blood will be useless. Let us use his blood to give us strength.
Anyone having suggestions? Give Cotter the poison, or
Out
use
there,
him
you
for
saw
blood
what's
magic?
possible.
Right in the chat
That was
now.
only the beginning.
What do you think?
Perform the ritual, and we can prepare for the coming winter. Use a dagger to open his chest. We need his heart.
I chose anyways. I chose to.
Good. Now grab his heart, quickly, while his blood still pulses through it. Now bring it here. Squeeze the blood into the fire. While it's still warm. Donne treoricaig sprak, svogenes for Thank you, Garrett. I know it was difficult, but you did the right thing.
Are you sure this was the right thing? I feel like I
Now we must burn
betrayed
the body.
my sister. Alright, the White Hill camp. Now we're back to the war.
There's too many fucking guards. Keep your heads down. We'll have to find a way to distract them.
More guards. Place is crawling with them. The tower gives a great view over their camp. That must be Lud's tent. Of course, he'd take the biggest one for himself. Horses hate being tethered during a battle. If we can just get them loose.
Enough thinking. Where do you want us?
See that lookout tower? It was built in a hurry, probably from light, dry wood. Burn it to the ground.
Consider it a pile of ash.
Meet here once you've done your part.
Good luck, Basilisk. Try not to get yourself dead, Westerosi.
Can we rely on them?
You can trust them to fight. Beyond that... Come on, let's get this done.
I guess there's not much we can do beyond fighting.
Fire! Fire in the camp!
Secure the Forester boy. Make sure the little shit can't escape.
He can't run if he doesn't have legs.
Do what you must. And if anything happens to me, kill him.
Yes, Father.
Bring me my greatsword.
Fuck. What do we do? I want to make him bleed. Asher,
Follow them. They'll lead us to Ryan.
But lad, freeing my brother is more important.
fine. But before this is over, I am killing that man.
And that's what I'll intend to do as well. Kill him.
I'll take Griff and his men head on. Sneak behind. Grab Ryan. Get him the hell out of here.
Let me go! My brother will kill you all!
Go on, hold him down, will ya?
Be careful, Roderick. I swore to Asher I'd keep you alive.
I'll do my best. Griff.
Oh, Roderick Forrester. I thought I'd have to tear down your walls to get your head. But here you are, making a gift of it. Oh, yes! I'm starting a collection.
Nope. You're dead.
Where is the little shit? Fucking Forrester! Oh. You always think it's gonna go your way, don't you, Roderick? You're arrogant. Makes you sloppy.
You're dead now.
I'm sorry. You pathetic craven.
You're not worth the swing of my blade.
I'm gonna let him just die there. Not worth anything.
Westerosi, you live. Where's the basilisk?
Last I saw, she escaped with my brother while I was taking care of Griff.
He's dead. Good.
I thought Beskha would be here with Ryan.
Beskha will have to take care of herself. To Ironra!
Where the hell did she go? Come on. Where did she just... What happened to her? Vanished like that? Really? This is not the best time to just go and vanish and do what you like. Not a good time to do that right now. Not a good time.
They're everywhere. I won't here!
What's the situation here, Grim? My lord, the Whitehills have broken through, and the rest of their forces are closing in.
Arrows, ready!
We need reinforcements at the gate.
Have you seen Mother?
Dolly.
No one...
Why aren't you?
Have you seen Mother? No one knows...
Everybody inside, now!
Inside now, everyone inside.
My lord, your command.
Forward! We're to seize the gate! You heard your lord! Retake the gate!
Now this is the war I shall promise.
End this now.
Cowards have us pinned.
Good idea, Westeros. Let's give those fuckers a welcome to remember.
Kill Lud.
Lord Roderick Forrester, last of his kind.
dear. This is not how I wanted it to end.
My son.
This is brutal. Dying like a madman. What is there to do left?
The North remembers!
Lord, we have to get you out of here!
Roderick, help me!
She's lost, my lord. We have to go. You must survive, Roderick. For the house. For all of us that fought on this day.
What? No.
Now.
What? No. You serious? Could this have gone any other way? Is there any way this could have gone differently? I mean, really. This is the end of House Forrester. She's gonna hate me forever now.
What you did was right.
I did what I had to do.
I'll let you light the pyre. Your arrival has changed everything.
Sylvie.
Even though we've been preparing for it all our lives. Now we don't have much time. We were sent here for a reason. To protect the North Grove. Winter is coming, and we have a role to play in the war to come.
Our father never would have wanted us to stand by and see House Forrester fall. Not while we can still do something about it.
It's too late to reach Ironrath. It may already be lost. You know protecting the North Grove is the right thing to do. Those were Gregor's last words.
They sent you. You should decide.
He said he would stay here, so we stay here. Well, you know what? We march south to reclaim our land. But we have to stay here. Okay, so if we stay here and we protect this home for Lord Forrester, if we march south, we bring what we can, and still the North Grove will not be lost, and we'll fight till the end. We march south.
House Forrester needs our help. So we'll gather our forces and march south.
Well, that's the right thing to do.
May the gods guide us and protect us.
In the name of the King, I hereby sentence you to death.
Well, it's time for Mira to die now. Time to put her head on the floor, severed from her body, to pay for her crimes against the Lannisters, I suppose.
Bring forth the next prisoner! This young woman is accused of murdering a loyal servant of the king. Who here bears witness to her crimes?
I will speak to them. This is a traitor and a murderer!
Kill her! She's innocent!
A disgrace to her family name!
Yay!
Mira Forrester, in the sight of gods and men, and in the name of the king, I sentence you to die.
Shame!
Raymond!
Kill her!
If you have final words, speak them now.
She's innocent!
Traitor!
Iron from ice! A brave!
She's innocent! Oh, a noble death!
Kill her!
Kneel.
House Forrester is no more. Iron from ice. Iron from ice. Please tell me there's more.
House Forrester. They were nothing but Stark loyalists. And the Starks are dead. Are you listening, Reek? Father wanted to make sure they'd bend the knee. And what do I find? A child lord. Ethan the Wise. With some parasite by his side. As if I'd come to negotiate. And I thought, oh, this is going to be fun.
Mira was so devoted when we first came to King's Landing. That day Cersei dragged her before the throne, Grandmother, I was actually worried for her. But she didn't have any trouble swearing loyalty to Joffrey right in front of me. And then, after that whole business with Tyrion, I thought she knew how to stay loyal when it mattered. And then that letter she forged to Elena Glenmore, as if I wouldn't find out. It was bold, I'll give her that. But I can't forgive that she used me. And now, with all that's happened to her, who knows what else Mira was doing without my knowledge? Grandmother, it makes me question if she was ever loyal to me at all.
I saw something of myself in Garrett Tuttle. I thought I could trust in him, Sam, but I was wrong. He gave me his word that he'd stay true to the vows he'd made in the Godswood. Yet before a day was out, a brother was dead atop the wall. I needed his sword at Craster's. I defended him to Frostfinger, and it cost me. Whatever happened up there, a man of the Watch doesn't run away.
Who should return then? But another Lord Forrester. Roderick. Back from the Twins with balls so shrunken he let Griff Whitehill beat him into the mud in his own yard. Reek, I had to come and see this walking tragedy for myself. But he didn't even have the courage to stab me with my own blade. But then, he killed the man who betrayed him. I was rather starting to like him, and then I thought, let's play again. That's when the fun really started.
There was something about Asher Forrester. You would have liked him, Miss Sandine. He was rather earnest, I suppose. But he had heart, fighting with a former slave by his side. Asher needed my help. I needed to know if he deserved it, so I tested him. But I was disappointed. He seemed a man who cared of nothing more than the moment. But afterward, his uncle told me the truth. That Asher had been protecting his friend, a former slave. He had gave up all he came here for to protect her secret. He earned my respect in the end, if not my help. I wish I could have done more for him. Perhaps, if I had, things would have turned out differently.
Loyalty. Friendship. Respect. Without them, we have nothing. I think, in the end, Mira came to understand that, Grandmother. She could so easily have turned on Sarah to protect herself, but instead, what she did, it took grace.
Yep.
If you're fierce enough, you leave King's Landing with your honor intact. Mira proved that, but at so high a cost.
Roderick. I could have told him this story wasn't going to have a happy ending. His brother dead, his mother dead, his little pile of timber in ruins. I just wish I'd been there to see it.
That Bolton bastard let their upstart houses go to war, Father. I'm not unfamiliar with these Forresters. Stubborn to the end. They were clever, I'll give them that, but far too sentimental. Ruled by emotion when they should have been smart. Instinctive instead of shrewd. When will these Northerners ever learn? The Starks are dead. The war is over. And they lost.
So I think this might be the end of the episode, or maybe not, but we'll see. Ah, there's still more. Let's see what happened in the end of this cinematic cutscene here.
Roderick?
We haven't much time.
So what happened now? He won? Wait, so that was it? Wait. There has to be more to that story. At least like a cinematic that shows like what happened at the end or something. Really? I can't be okay with this. There has to be something else. It can't end like this. Well, that was a 10 of events. In the end, I guess they did survive. And they're gonna rebuild House Forrester. Okay. Now, I think that'll do it. From what I got, that cliffhanger, suspected that there'll be another season to this. Maybe, but it's been 4 to 5, maybe 6 years since this game came out. I don't think there will be another one. But anyway, I just wish there was a little bit more to the ending. Like, they didn't cut off so soon at the end. Man, that's a lot to take in, and I guess that'll end it for today's stream. Thank you all for coming, and I'll see you next time. And don't forget to bring your friends, family, and anyone else who enjoys watching our stream or playing Telltale games. Please let us know, and well, not let us know, but bring them along to the stream, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you, and I'll see you all tomorrow with A Wolf Among Us.